All right, recap. Man, this one was this one was a little bit weird, man. Madden was giving me some fits. I can't believe they got me on that safety. They also on a 3rd and 3 or something like that. I get like 4 yards, clearly fall over the line of scrimmage. I mean the first down marker, and they say it's 4th and inches. I mean it was like a few of those sort of plays, man, that were just like, what? I don't know how in the world my squad doesn't get any pressure rushing for, but still, like, he's sitting back there bouncing and popping and just sitting there. It's like, dude, come on. But he played a good game. Um, we 14 to 21, 66 percent here. That interception was, man, that was on me. I'm pretty sure that's in the videos, but that was on me, man. I told myself not to do that, but thought I could stop my receiver, and I couldn't. So Eckler was able to get him 64. Uh, I jump over here because, I mean, he was consistent. Like, if he actually is able to get some of those and break some, I mean, like, that's one of them was 38. But if he's able to break more of those, man, that's a pretty good scheme. I like his scheme, um, because he pushes it out of 4 wide, which makes you have to respect all those receivers. And then, he's able to open up some gaps. We were able to just kind of hold him at bay a little bit, but still, really good job. So 5 more carries, and he was able to get 21 more yards than us. So really good job there. Good distribution here. Williams was able to go off, got him 143 in a tub. Allen was able to get 75 in a tub. Williams actually should have gotten more than that. I think he had dropped one, but they call them knockouts in certain scenarios. But um, he ended up dropping one, and I think Keenan had dropped one as well. But Tranquil, solo tackle leader, Harris. See, that's why I moved him to outside linebacker. I use him still quite a bit, but especially because he's sub linebacker, so he's pretty much in the game all the time. But I'm hoping I'll be able to get him some dev going. Tackles for a loss. My D tackle was doing work. Bosa doesn't have the little injury thing on him, so he's still good. Murray, Mack, and then Harris. Only got 2 sacks, and it's crazy. Like, he was standing in the pocket strong. Kind of crazy. Interceptions, we should have had more than this. Jackson broke on a few, but Cup, man, Cup is insane, man. That dude is ridiculous. No forced fumbles, 1 pass deflection. Should have had a blocked field goal. My guy misses it. And no defensive touchdowns. Let's go back to receiving. Yeah, 6 for 133. Man, that dude Cup, man. Like, if the ball's in his area, he was going to get it. It's kind of crazy. That dude is wild, wild. All right, let's take a look at these highlights. Just a coverage sack here. Bit of a slow developing play. He didn't have the time that he wanted to have here. In this one, his lineman just did something stupid. Like, we're blitzing out the outside, which made the tackle kind of guess, but then it's too late. So his tackle just got messed up on that one. But, I mean, he had the corner route. If he was able to have this time right here, he could throw this corner, and then the dig was coming free too. He just didn't have the time right there. And it's crazy. Like, we're able to get that pressure, but then later we couldn't get any. It's wild. This one here, I blew it. I was trying to hit my, right here, Everett, number 7. I was trying to hit him right now. Like, I'm button. I hit triangle. But he was wide open from jump. But they make you carry this out until here. And I was like, man, come on. Like, give me control earlier than that. Like, we've play action here, give me control here. And I couldn't get it, but I was hitting triangle anyway instead of X. Luckily, triangle was not a receiver. Otherwise, he may have thrown an interception right here. So that was bum thumbs on me. We went down and scored on that one. I think we kicked a field goal. This was big, 4th and 2, I believe, 4th and 1. He goes forward and just off the edge, Mack is just able to, oh no, that's Harris. Harris was able to get in there and clean it up. I'm pretty sure this was a mistake, but also at the same time, I think he may have meant to do it. I think he meant to do it. I think he thought I was going to run it right here. I just so happened to have called streaks and threw it to Williams, and he was gone. Not sure if that was on purpose, but I'm definitely going to ask him if it was, because I'm curious. Hey, let me do the camera like that. All right, so Cup here on the left. I don't know what Jackson was doing. I think I did underneath coverage, but I didn't want him to break like that. I mean, that was nasty. I mean, he just acted like it was cover 2, and it wasn't. It was man. So good read right there. But if you look on the right side, same thing on the right side. Yeah, so I got to watch that. Can't be calling underneath on that. This one to Keenan. This was 3rd and something. Yeah, 3rd and 9. I wasn't trying to do anything big here. But Keenan was on a crossing route, and I was like, or drag. I was like, well, that's not going to cut it. So just send him. And I thought, oh, see, I said it wrong in the game. I thought the nickel or linebacker right here, I thought he was covered the hitch, because that's all I wanted to do was throw that hitch. My out on the right is covered, is blanketed. So, I mean, and he has the middle right here user, and that's too shallow anyway. So, hey, he's running with Keenan. Toss it up, see what happens. He just didn't make a play, or didn't try to make a play against the ball, and Keenan did. So, let the big dog eat, and he did. This one was a covered sack fumble. I could have thrown the underneath. I was kind of waiting. It's a slow developing play. I was waiting to see what happened with the post, and then also waiting to see what happened with my hitch over here on the left. I got double covered underneath. My corner on the right is blocked, and I just, instead of staying in the pocket like here, I just drifted and drifted and drifted. And he just came around and just got free. And it just bounced perfectly to Aaron Donald, and he's gone. You know, I mean, you know, real life. This is the one I blew. So clearly, Everett right here is naked, like wide open. I thought I could say hut and make him stop right here. But he didn't. He kept going. Herbert just a little slow on the release. I was trying to hut throw right here, and he just a little slow on the release. Great read, great user by him. You know, I should have not pre-snap read that and just gunned it. Should have actually took the time to read it. So that should have put me up 24. Right here, 24-10. But I blew that, so it's only 17-10. So that was on me. But I know it now, not to test it, not to tempt it. So right here, good play. I was watching the seams. I was thinking he may run something to the seams. He ran the end, like basically double digs on the right multiple times. I mean, it was probably 5-6 times that he ran that same play, but he ran it out of multiple formations too, which is why I think he was able to run it more than 4. And so I was waiting on that, and I just jumped way too much. And so he was able to get a good play. I blow the tackle. He gets a good gain. So good play, good read by him on that one. He could read pretty good. Like, I noticed I wasn't able to trip him up a lot. But look at this time. I mean, I'm fast forwarding through this too. But look at this time. So I ran cover two here, cover two man, and didn't realize I have a spy. Some of the cover two man sets have a spy. And so he's just standing there watching. I'm like, man, come on. So he sits back there. Let's watch this in real time, actually. Let's see how long this is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He releases it about 6 seconds. Cup has enough time to run 45 yards, 40, or about 35 yards. Yeah. And then stop and come back. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. That was driving me crazy that we weren't able to get there. So then another 4th and 1. I don't know why he threw this. I don't know what made him throw that one, but he threw it up. But then watch what they do. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. He comes down and slides. I mean, he's down. Guy right there. I mean, maybe he touches him. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like his right arm touches him right there. So he's down, but then he slides 1 yard down on the 1. Now watch this. I say, you know what? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Run it up the gut. Let's go to the sideline view. Check this out. Over the line. You know what they did? Counted it as a safety right there. I mean, he's clearly over the line when his momentum is stopped. Safety. They were killing me, man. It was annoying me. Cup again up here on the left. I kind of left him on the island. I mean, Jackson is a superstar. But, I mean, look at this. He just doesn't even try it. I don't switch or nothing. I just say, let Jackson work. Nothing. Crazy. Crazy. So 4th and 2 here. This is clutch right here because he has to get this because it's crunch time. And he runs the little drag. I jump it. I mean, he just threw it a little too far. I mean, it's right there. Atwell just doesn't get his hands up. I mean, I am on his back. So maybe that has something to do with it. Not sure, but that was a good user there. And then we just ran the ball to go ahead and get the first. So good game. I'm gonna exit out just to show that it's saved. Hopefully everything is good to go. So we're able to get everything except for the 3 turnovers. So I was hoping we could force more turnovers, but we didn't. We did jump a few. Let me exit the CFM. We jumped a few of them, but we couldn't get them to. We couldn't actually turn it around. So anyway, GG's, off to the playoffs. I think that's 12-4 now. So good season so far.